Hi friends, this is Lisa, Little Annie Z. This is my mom's and my Flosstube channel, Little Annie Z and Mama Z. And from time to time, Mom comes on with me and shares all of her crafty things. I've got a great variety of things to share with you today, and I hope that you will just sit back and enjoy. I'm referring to my notes. I have a lot to share. I want to say welcome to new subscribers and those that have just popped in. And thank you to those who have joined me on my birthday sale. Last week was my birthday, and I have some fun things to share about that as well. And yeah, thank you for commenting too. I loved interacting with you, and please continue to do that. So let's jump right in and get started. So I have been busy. This is my calendar that I've been keeping track of my projects. And so since my last Flosstube 2 weeks ago, I've been really busy. As you see, I've got willing hands here, and I did have a finish on that. And I'm going to show you that. I FFO'd it. I had two new starts. And no, actually 3 new starts. 3 new starts? 4 new starts. 4 new starts. So I thought, if you all want to caption this, I thought, I just want to know what they're talking about. She got a letter. She's got a suitcase. Oh no, she's got her portfolio. Looks like she's an artist. And yeah. And there's a lady peeking out the window. I just thought that would be a fun, if you guys want to caption that. Okay. So today is Flosstube 33. So since Flosstube 32, I've had a lot of fun things that I want to share. So let's get started. So my first one is my FFO. This is from the Blackbird Designs Sewing Club book, and it's Willing Hands. And you probably saw the thumbnail to the video. This is the way I chose to finish it in this stitching box. You saw this stitching box a while back when I first started putting some things in it. And so the inside, just as a reminder, and those that are new, I'm stitching through this year the Sewing Club book and putting all kinds of fun things in here. So I made a sliding case for my scissors. I have little scissors in there and a little waxer. This box came from Hobby Lobby. It's a little pin cushion. And all of this lifts out. So, and this is a little sewing bag, and I've got a thimble in there, and I think just a thimble in there right now. Yeah, so now it was displayed opened, but now that I have the top finished, I just display it just like this. Painted it and distressed it. So that is my Willing Hands FFO. And that was stitched on 18 count Legacy Picture This Plus. Okay. And then I had a couple sewing projects that I wanted to share. One is a project bag for when I start Jessie Challenor. So last time I shared with you that I purchased the panel, the little panel, and I made a small little project bag. Oops, got some threads there. And I put a little, a photocopy of, yeah, this is a sampler that I completed from Hands Across the Sea. I made a little floss ring bling from it and put it on there. The inside is lined, and I made a little snapped thread bed for it. And so that was another fully finished project. And then my next one is, this is the compadre case from, don't look at the back of my binding there, from Chris Sherman Handmade on Etsy. She's got amazing tons of stitch case patterns. So when you open this up, I did the fabric pocket variation. It's got a zipper, and then there's a pocket on the inside. And then this is a snapped floss bed on this side. And then another little internal pocket. Let me move this a little bit. Sorry about that. That way, because I'm short, you need to see the entire thing. So this was done with the Beatrix Potter fabric collection, and I just love this little case. So those were my FFOs. And next I want to share with you, let's see. Now I had a YouTube link here. What was this for? Let me take a look. Oh, okay. Yes. So I'm going to link some things for you. My granny square pouch. So I did a granny square pouch using Erica Arndt's, and I'm going to link this for you because she has a great tutorial. This is one of my whips. And when I get to the granny square pouch, I will, I'm going to save that to last. I want to get into my cross stitch whips first. Sorry, I was confused there. I had that ahead of in my notes. I'm a note follower. I'm a rule follower, guys, so I got to go in order. Okay. So my friend Carolee and I, she is Stitching is Elementary on Flosstube. We started a SAL together, and it is my birthday stitch along, and it's Mary Cornwall. Oh, I forgot to get the photo of it. I'll have to bring it next time. It's Mary Cornwall sampler by Hands Across the Sea. Actually, let me hop up and get that because it's right there. I can see it. I just forgot to grab it. So I will be right back. Enjoy this sampler right here while I'm up. Okay. I got my I can't keep calm, I'm Italian shirt on today. All right, here she is, Mary Cornwall, 1827. This is my birthday start. My Mary has the same birthday as me, different year. But I am using Be Stitch Me, One More Reproduction fabric. And I am using NPI silk in Melon Range. So I believe I shared this with you in my last video, and I'm keeping them all in this little plastic container. And inside my Winterberry case that my husband got me for my birthday. So here is what I've got started so far on Mary. I'm loving the color on this linen. So I got a pretty good start. So if you're stitching along, let me know. And we'll just kind of keep tabs on each other as we stitch along on that, because it's such a fun, easy stitch. There's some specialty stitches in there that I think are going to be fun too. So, all right. All right, so my next whip is a new start as well. And I have this in, this is my Blackbird Design Sewing Club book project folder that I'm using for the entire year. And this is also from Chris Sherman Handmade. I believe this is the Jamie or the Ashley stitch case? I can't remember. I've got almost all of her patterns. Super easy to make. So this is Gathering Swallows. This is the project that I'm working on now. I'm not finishing it like this. I'm gonna make a needle card. So I'm stitching it on perforated paper. And I'm changing my colors. So these are the colors I'm choosing. I'm only choosing 4 colors. Blacksmith Blue, Tartan Plaid, Little Sprout, and Clay Pot by Classic Colorworks. There's my start. So I sprayed this perforated paper with some antiquing spray. And once I'm finished stitching this up, I'm going to spray it again and make it a little dark. I want it a little more toned down. So that is a new start and a whip. Okay. Oh, and this is this little sampler here is actually this one, and I'm going to share that in a segment in a minute, but that is something old that I want to share with you. Okay. Yeah, my last Flosstube, I reinstated my something old segment, and it's been fun going through some old things that I have. Okay, my next whip is a new start, and it is in this gingham bag, and this is a good car project, which is why I chose to stitch this on Ada. I gotta refer to my notes because one of my other Flosstube friends is stitching this. Let me see. Oh, Lorraine from Schellea Cottage. I think she is stitching this. And it's monthly weigh-in March. And I love this. This is one that I can keep up all year round, I think. So I'm just doing the bottom portion. And I'm stitching this on 14 count Aida toast, just simple from Hobby Lobby. That's my start so far. And I'm using all the called for classic color works. So I love these colors on this Aida. So yeah, so that's a new start. I wanted to take a break from the samplers that I was doing and just do something cute and whimsical. All right, so now I've got my patriotic my patriotic stitch for the 250th anniversary of America coming up next year, and I've got this housed in this bag, and this is Teresa Kogut's Land That I Love, and I made really good progress on this. Here it is. It's beautiful, love it. I am dedicating this to several men that have served in the military in my family. This is I believe I showed this to you before, but this is the stitch case that I'm using as I stitch it. And let me show you the floss. These are all the called for colors. I've got these little, I believe I showed you these tags before. They're from Etsy. I believe it's Photo Cube, maybe is the name of the shop. These are all the called for. She uses DMC and various, I believe, I can't remember, are they all classic color works? Let me take a quick look in case you're wondering. Oh yeah, DMC, Classic Color Works, and Weeks Dye Works. So here's my progress. I'm doing this on, let me grab my calendar so I can tell you. Excuse me while I bend down. If you're a floss tuber, you know you got things all around you that you're just like, gotta bend down if you need to. Okay, let's see. This is on Needle and Flax Hemingway, 36 count. So there I am. Oops. I am almost to the other side. So instead of, she had a 1, 2, 3 here, I just did a 250. So the letters in blue are for my family members that have served. So I'm really loving this piece. This is a piece that I have to work on when I have a good block of time to stitch, because I like to lay out everything. I have like a little TV table that I put next to me, and I just lay out everything. Oops, sorry about that. And yeah, so made some really good progress on that. And my next whip is Consider the Lilies, and I have this housed in this project bag that I made using some Lori Holt fabrics. This was a tutorial from Fat Quarter Shop. Took me about 3 hours to make. I probably won't make another one like it, just because it's kind of large and cumbersome. So, but it's nice to have a bag that's big enough for this large project. So let me just make sure I'm sharing everything. Yep, okay. So far I'm on track, guys. So I had to substitute some of the flosses, but there's a lot of flosses in this. This is a large project, so just beautiful, bright. I love it. Got my floss in this bag from Hobby Lobby with a little bling on it. The stitch case that I'm using for this project, I think everybody is familiar with what this project looks like, but let me just show you. There it is. Okay. So here's my stitch case for this project. And this one, I think I mentioned to you, I dedicated to my grandma. There we are. And that's one of my grandmother's pins. All right, so let me show you my progress. I finished another page on this. So this is on Fiber on a Whim, Milk and Honey. This is a 32 count. I'm only using 1/2 on this. And here we are. So I am making some really good progress. That was the page that I finished there. I'm waiting on the year. I'm gonna put the year on it when I finish it. I love it so much. This is fun. This is another one I need to work on when I've got a good block of time. And this is how when I have my TV table set up, I lay my project bag on top of that and I take all the contents out and I lay it on top. So I open up my little stitch case, I lay my floss there, and this is how I keep track of all the flosses. I use a board and make little nests with my threads, and then this is my kind of my reference sheet of what they are. That's why if I'm gonna lay out everything, I want to stitch for a good chunk of time. I don't want to, you know, just stitch for 10 minutes and have to put everything away. So this is usually the one I stitch mostly on Sundays. Okay, and then my last work in progress is the granny square pouch that I'm making. And I'm using Lori Holt's chunky threads. I've got different colors. This is all set up for my next granny square. These are the chunky threads. I really like working with these. They're a little bit thinner than your peaches and cream threads. Let me show you peaches and cream. I got them right here actually. So this is, you can get this at Walmart. I like to knit dishcloths with this because they're super absorbent. So that is a little thicker than this. And I really love working with these cute little things. Okay. Everything is piled up. So these are the granny squares that I've worked on so far. I have to make 8 in total. So there's that one, this one, and this one. Now you can go on Lori Holt's website or her blog and look at her tutorial. But I downloaded a pattern on Etsy because I just need something on my lap as I'm going along. So I'm going to be lining this per Erica Arndt's instructions with this Lori Holt cheater fabric. So all the colors coordinate. And this is a, Lori Holt does have the double zipper bag zippers. But I'm using this one by Annie. And I got this little Lori Holt charm to put on it. So I just love how everything coordinates. Okay, let's see what's next on my notes here. I am just trucking along. All right. Let me share with you my collection additions. So a few months ago, I started this plantation sampler by, I think it's Canterbury. This is the plantation sampler. And I started it on what I thought was a 40 count Havana, which I loved it, but I was struggling because I really think it's like a 46 count. And so I just cut it off. I'm going to do something with this. I'm not sure what. I'm not going to throw it away. This is how far I got. I don't want to abandon this project. I do want to restart it. So this is going to go into my kit pile, and I will share a kit parade with you. Not in this video, but I might just do like a Flosstube extra. So I chose this linen instead, and this is very close to Havana, and it's a number 12 Stitch Co fabric called Autumn Beach, and it's this is a 36 count. So that's what I'm going to use for this. So I'm going to restart it, and you can see how close. Oh, sorry for the glare. How close the fabric colors are, because that's what I really loved about this sampler, was those colors are going to pop on there. All right, so I got that linen. 2 other linens that I got I got another 36 count from number 12 Stitch Co. in French Pear. Somebody was showing this. I think it was Laura from Brenda and Laura doing something on French Pear. I love it. It's just lightly mottled, and it's just subtly green. Very beautiful. I love this color linen when I have like a bright, pretty palette to work with. Okay, let me add this to this pile. And then one more linen that I got was a 32 count Lakeside maple sugar. This looks, I must have got some glitter or something on it. I was like, I don't think I got opalescent. So that's maple sugar by Lakeside, 32 count. So I'm adding that to my linen library. All right. I'm not going in any particular order here, so I'm just pulling from my pile and showing you. I got these pretty Aurifil 123 stitch, had a great sale on. I like the 50 weight Aurifil for my quilting and my sewing. So I got a variety of colors here to add to my collection. Oh, I got this Lori Holt Needle Minder Giant. It's probably could put your scissors on it too. It's got 4 magnets. Oh, number 12 Stitch Co. When I bought the linen, came with these cute project things that you could put on the back of your frames. Aren't they cute? Oh, also from number 12 Stitch Co. I got these hand-dyed velveteens, and what I really liked about these, this is old gold, was they look worn. It reminds me of an old worn out like chair or couch. Charcoal. Very generous size too, and dusty pink. Try not to get the glare. Okay. Let's see, let me share with you, this is my favorite new needle. So I was Peacemakers all the way, and then I switched to liking the Colonial needles, and now I'm really into these Lori Holt needles. So they're petite, but you can get the thread through the needle head, and it has a gold needle head. So I think these are my new favorites. All right, so here's some charts that I got. I do have a freebie chart to share with you too. This is a sister sampler. I don't remember if this was a market release or if this is just, you know, was out there already. I don't know. Oh, actually, this was released in 2023, so no, it wasn't a market release. But I have 2 sisters, so I thought that would be fun to do the 3 sisters sampler. I have, okay, so I'm going to start a Mary wall, so my mother's name is Mary, my middle name is Anne. I think I explained this in my last video. So any Mary or Anne or Mary Ann samplers, I'm going to start a wall. I believe I'm probably going to do it in my laundry area. I have a big wall in there. So this is Mary Ann Baker, 1845. I loved those bright colors by Lucy Beat and Love and Stitches. Oh, yeah, this is from Cross Stitch Antiques. I had my eye on this when she showed it, Mary Colby, Ackworth School, 1803. I had it in my cart, took it out. Had it in my cart, took it out. Tons and tons of times. So I just decided to go ahead and get it. I'll just throw it over there. I have no more room around me. The Rebel Stitcher Designs, Mary Sidgwick. I loved the colors on this. She gives you, she charted some sayings that you could put at the bottom, but I'm just gonna, not sure what I'll put down there. Oh, I loved this one. Let me see. Do I have any more Marys? I think that was it for my Marys. Yeah. I picked up Catherine Armstrong, 1856 by Cross Stitch Antiques. I love that. That is so beautiful. Will I ever stitch it? Maybe. I just wanted it in my collection. Another Cross Stitch Antiques seashell sampler, Jane Price, 1819. I have a nautical wall. I thought that would be pretty on there. Eleanor Parr, an English sampler by the Scarlet Letter. What I loved about this was that bird border. Beautiful. My friend Kim, I don't know, Kim, would you stitch that border? Maybe you've already stitched this, I don't know. But I know you love those birds, those pink birds. This was the free Nashville cross stitch that Teresa Kogut gave. So I'll just kind of flash it up there. And that came in one of my market orders from somebody. This is a freebie sampler by Pinker and Pumpkin. Her blog, I believe this is one of her newer ones. It's called Aunt Fanny's Letters and Keys House. So you can go to her blog, and it's a small little one, and print that out. Super sweet of her to give us all those free, beautiful cross stitch. I didn't open this up, but this is the new Riley Blake Americana line. I got the layer cake. Here's all the fabrics in it. I really love this one. Yeah, this looks like a little pie shape with cherries. I fell in love with that one. And then lastly, I was watching, let me get it right, Sian the Periwinkle Stitcher. So she had that beautiful shawl on. Did you see her latest Flosstube with the little tassels? So at work, we have like a bookshelf where if we don't want a book anymore, we put it on the bookshelf and it's free for the taking. So my friend Rana, I don't know if Rana's watching this video, but she let me take this book. This is a great, this has tons of great projects in it if you're a beginner knitter. And it has this tassels shawl that Sian had on. I don't know if this is the same pattern, but I really like that, and I might try to make that. So she inspired me, and when I saw it in this book, I was like, oh, look at that. All right, let's see. Oh, I did want to share with you, yeah, okay, so the Tiny Tassels shawl and my Betty bag. I haven't started, I showed you the pattern last Flosstube, those are my plans for, hopefully I'll get a start maybe on those before the next video. But I did want to share another purchase that I got. I'm obsessed, and I think a little addicted to these Winterberry cases. So this was the indigo tool case from Winterberry. I ordered it on Hobby House. So I have the little travel size in this color, and I thought this would be a good companion to have with it. And I decorated it with this little L. Let's see if I can get it so it turns the right way. So these are little gold-plated charms that I picked up at Michael's, 14 karat gold plated. And I kept the packaging so you would know what it looks like. If you wanted to decorate with, it's hard to find a true gold charm. So, on my citron case, I have a lock and key one. So I wanted to share those. And then also, I've been organizing my seasonal cross stitch. When I was in Michael's yesterday, they had a sale on these 14 by 14 size bins. And they're 3 inches deep. And I'm putting my seasonal decor in a big plastic bin, but my cross stitch pieces will be protected in this. Simply Tidy. These were on sale at Michael's for $4.99 each. And this is, for instance, what they look like. So I tried to get a color for each season. So this pink one's for my strawberries. So that helped me a lot to get organized. Okay, so I'm looking over at my notes. Oh, I did want to show you, my kids got me some sweet birthday cards, and I made some floss drops with them. Floss card. I didn't want to throw away I saved the sentiment in a box, and then I cut out the face of the card and made something useful with it. Okay, let's see. What am I watching? What am I reading? Okay, so a couple floss tubes that I've been really enjoying is Holly's Mrs. Jones Stitches, and I'll link this. I've kind of been binge watching her. I love all her color and cotton conversions that she's doing. And I went on to Color and Cotton website and just ordered a couple of them just to see, if I like them. Susan X Stitches released a favorite tools video. I believe it was yesterday or sometime this week. And I loved her explanation of why she uses the tools she does. So that's an excellent video. I learned a lot about tools that I didn't even know that I needed. Let's see. Some new floss tubes, 2 new floss tubes that I really liked. Amy from Stitch It Pink. She's really a sweet lady. She's got beautiful finishes. So I think you might enjoy watching her. And then Kate from Kate B-E-E Stitching. She's got beautiful stitching as well, and she shares a very vulnerable story. So you might want to check her out. I will link her as well. Not related to stitching, but I'm enjoying this health and beauty channel called Fabulous 50s. Do you all watch her? Schellea from Australia. I love watching her. So I'll link her channel if you want to check her out too. She's got health, beauty, workouts. Yeah, so and then I'm continuing reading my Leah's Garden series. This is book 3, Lorraine Snelling. Follows 4 sisters that are named after flowers. This book is all about lilac, and her personal struggles. They follow their pioneering days in this series, so enjoying that. Let's see what else. I don't want to miss anything. Yeah, hopefully I'll get to my Betty bag. My mom and I have a sewing day coming up, and I'll be starting that. All right, so with that in mind, this is my something old. This is a vintage sampler from Colonial Williamsburg that my mother stitched, and they came out with this in 1982, I believe. You can you still get this pattern? I thought I came across a website. I tried to Google it this morning and I wasn't coming up with it again. But they do have the samplers on eBay. Maybe you'll find the pattern there. So I love this. This hangs on my wall downstairs in my living room that my mother stitched. Maybe this will go on my Mary wall because my mother's name is Mary. We'll see. So anyway, that is all I had to share with you guys. And I hope to come back on within the next month and share progress and some new finishes, hopefully. So I hope you guys have a wonderful time stitching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.